Welcome to your daily fill of Savage Cash. Here with me, Superman. I have been doing this now, yes, for 55 days straight. I've been doing this since the beginning of May. And what do we see today? Oh yes, sitting pretty in #1 spot was my #3 choice out of 5 yesterday in my long-term favourite to basically overtake Dash and also be one of the leading ones. LBC was #3. Steem was #5. Stratis was #4. And look, they are in the order. Now on Bittrex, we've also got the other two. And I'm going to basically be showing you how they've increased over the last 24 hours. So I hope you saw that video and I hope that you actually purchased some at the time. Because at the time that I actually posted the video, the prices were amazing. Okay, maybe not on all of them, but they were amazing on most of them. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm also going to be recommending 5 medium-term to long-term trades in addition to the ones I gave you yesterday. All right? So I'm glad you enjoyed yesterday's one, and I'm also pretty happy that it's actually rung true today. So if you want to learn how to do cryptocurrency trading, the best place to go to is the Cryptocurrency Investment Course 2017, which will give you access to my group, okay, to my community. The community that I told all of the coins I'm about to share with you, I told them first. I told them about 5 hours ago, 5-6 hours ago. So if you want first dibs on everything, if you want to get the best price on everything, on the trades that I recommend, then I recommend you go to this course and then join the group. The group is basically an educational, community. People that have learned from me are also privy to my trades, also privy to my recommendations, and this place is also the best place you can contact me. Right, enough about my course. So, let's touch on the cryptocurrencies that I recommended yesterday. Now, a lot of these will have the price as it was as of the time I posted the video yesterday and the price currently. Okay, so in at #5, we've got Steem. Now, Steem at the point that the video came out yesterday was actually lower than it has been over the last few days. It was at $1.48. And today it is at $1.92 and climbing. It's at 23% up from where it was yesterday at the time that I actually posted the video. Stratis has gone up 22%. Okay, so it was $5.40. It's now $6.86 and climbing, as you just saw on Poloniex. Then we've got LBRY. LBRY is doing even better than when I created this keynote presentation. It was at 47 cents as of the time of me posting the video yesterday. It's now at 70 cents, probably more than that, and it's 33% up from where it was this time yesterday. Iconomi, look at that beautiful growth. Iconomi, as of the time of me posting the video, was at $2.96. It went to the kind of early $3, and then it even sunk. And then from the point that my video went out, it had an amazing climb to $4.53 as of now. 35% up. And then, the one that I recommended you definitely got, the one I concentrated pretty much all my efforts on yesterday, was Antshares. Yesterday morning, when I got people to get in with Antshares, it was $4.80. It's now gotten up to $8.85. $8.85. Look at that. Nearly double what it was yesterday. Nearly double. So, I was saying yesterday, I may have sounded a bit arrogant about it, but I don't really care because I had faith in my predictions. Because, yes, a lot of the cryptocurrencies has climbed. Yeah, and there was no doubt that was ever going to happen. Even though a lot of people in the community were saying, give it a week, give it a while for everything to calm down, give it a while. And if you had given it a while, like a lot of And I will say a lot of these people are fairly knowledgeable in the cryptocurrency game. If you had given it a while, you'd have missed out on this. You'd have missed out big time. Their advice was stupid, it was wrong, and mine, luckily, was educated, it was logical, and it worked out. Okay, it was bang on. So, what do I recommend today? What I'm going to go through today is I'm going to go through the current price, the high of the cryptocurrency, and the percentage off. So this is going to be a lot like the video I did 2 days ago, where I was saying, what are the amazing sale items today? Okay, so take your pick, basically. Now, I'm going to give you 5. You can take your pick right now. There are so many amazing ones that are out there. Okay, it's almost hard to pick because there's a lot of great technology, emerging communities. It's quite difficult to actually boil this down to 5. But I'm going to give you 5 of what I think are likely to make you great gains when it eventually matches the price, the highest price it's achieved, and also where it's going to go long term. The first one is Siacoin. Siacoin, I'm surprised, has not risen dramatically from where it was. Now, it was two nights ago, not last night, but the night before. 2 nights ago, Siacoin went from about 560 to 630 in the space of about half an hour. And I thought we were going to see the big rise of Siacoin. What actually happened is it went down again under 600 yesterday morning. And although I didn't put it in my yesterday predictions, I don't necessarily see this as being one of the big ones, like I showed you, like the ones I've just shown you. I don't see this being one of the big ones, but I do see this being in double figures, okay, in time. So Siacoin at the moment is 24% off its highest price. And I think it's still in a very good position to take advantage of the gains. ARDA. ARDA has gone right down. Now, this morning when I posted, guys, get behind ARDA, it was actually at 20 cents. Okay, so it's already started to rise. Okay, so the highest it achieved is 30 cents. And I think this can go much higher than that. You know, the things with Siacoin and ARDA, well, they were both on the up before, you know, people started panicking and selling and being idiots. Okay, so that spoiled the growth. Now, the highs that this has achieved is only, you know, it was progress. They were looking to achieve bigger values. So although 30 cents and 2.1 cents doesn't actually sound like it's actually achieved massive highs, and like the sale item is amazing, you know, 27% off, 24% off, these coins were traveling. They were going up at the time that everything crashed down. They were going up. They were soaring. So I think that there is definite opportunity, and seeing how ARDA has already started climbing this morning very quickly, and Siacoin as well. Siacoin was in the low 1.5 cents. Now it's at 1.6, near the mid of 1.6. Waves. Waves is one of the top quality platforms. Waves platform, lots of people have been going on about it. I bought into Waves a while ago, to be honest. I bought it at much higher than $4, funnily enough. But it has gone dramatically down. Yesterday it was about $3.70 or so. And I was like, oh my God, I want to buy more. But there was so much choice. I didn't actually buy more. But I knew there were great gains to be made with Waves, riding that wave, as it were. And as I said, it was $3.70 yesterday. It's at $4.25. This morning when I got on it, it was in the early $4. So it's already made a huge climb since this morning. And it's still 40% off its best ever value. All right, so I think Waves is a very solid one. Then we've got UBIC, or UBIQ, however you pronounce it. But this also was a dramatic riser before or everything happened 2 days ago. It has reached $2.88. It's currently at $1.70. This morning it was at $1.60 when I told people to get into UBIC, and it's at 41% off where it has been. So this is a great time to get in with UBIQ because lots of people have been, lots and lots of people have been hyping up about UbiQ. And whenever hype follows a coin, normally the value comes with it. And there's a lot of great things to talk about. It's a very, very strong coin. But there's also hype with it, which is always a bonus. Then we come to number 1. BAT, the Basic Attention Token. Now, I've been telling you about Basic Attention Token. I told you about it about a month ago when, well, just under a month ago, when it was first released, having just had an ICO. Okay, it got released to the market. I bought it at 22 cents. It went up to 34 cents. I sold on the come down. It went down to about 29, 28 cents, and I sold at that point. I did not think it was going to dramatically go down, I must admit. I thought that it was just going to have a little blip and it was going to go back up again. Because Brave, the whole, internet browser behind BAT tokens, is a very, very strong internet browser. It's, ad-free. Well, part of, what BAT tokens will be used for is ads. But what I mean is, when I say ad-free, normally when you use one of the traditional internet browsers, there's a whole load of code that loads up when you are loading up a website. And with BAT, that removes all the code. It's very pure, very fast, and all that code that bogs down a lot of the Internet Explorers is removed. The BAT token, as I've said to you, is basically going to be used to pay for advertising. So entrepreneurs can pay for advertising on the Brave browser with BAT, with Basic Attention tokens. So I've always thought this was amazing, especially because the person behind the Brave internet browser is the person behind Firefox, the person behind Mozilla Firefox. So he's already had great success. And when you've got a name like that, when you've got a strong team like Dan Larimer behind, BitShares, behind Steem, when you've got people like that, that is what drives a lot of the value. And I think BAT is destined for much, much higher value. 16 cents is nothing. In fact, it's gone down to about as low as 13 cents. Okay, and this morning it was at 15 cents. It's already gone up a cent, and I see this going much higher. I know that people in my community are certainly stocking up on BAT because we know this is destined for great things. And at the moment, it says for 47% off. It actually is over 50% off because 16 times 2 is 32. So this is about 53, 55% off. My goodness. So this is the time to get involved with a cryptocurrency that you have liked, because now the market is in recovery. Okay, and now is your second chance, I suppose, to jump on a coin before it starts reaching the height it achieved before. Okay, this was the time. This time last month, I did the exact same thing with a few cryptocurrencies. With Steem, Steem was one of them. Steem, I would say, is one of my best purchases, other than Ripple, which was awesome to me when I first got into cryptocurrency. Steem has been amazing. Antshares has obviously been very good. Now is the time to take your pick. The other time would have been 2 days ago, and I told you, massive crash sale. All these sale items. Everything was going to go up, and everybody in the marketplace was commenting on my YouTube video and saying, now's not the time, now's not the time. If you want to lose money, listen to this guy. An idiot, moronic, stupid prats like that were saying, don't listen to me. No, that is exactly where I prove my mettle. Because when everybody's saying, don't do what he's doing, that basically means do what he's doing. Because a lot of people in the cryptocurrency game talk shite, okay? It's basically like life is one big troll box. You remember the troll box on Poloniex, which has now been disabled? It's now alive again on my channel. Because people are all saying, don't listen to him. Yet, I'm always right and they're always wrong. They're always the ones that look like dickheads. They're not the ones getting on YouTube and saying, what should you do then? If you don't listen to Superman, what should you do then? Show me. You can't, can you? Because you're an idiot. All you do is criticise and troll. And I don't give a stuff, really, because whilst I'm getting rich, you can continue to stay poor and being a pathetic, useless loser criticising me. I don't care. Whenever anybody criticises me, no matter where it is, I don't care because I'm getting rich and they're losing money. And I don't give a crap if they don't want to follow what I say. If they don't want to make savage cash, do your own stupid thing. I don't give a crap. You know, the market is there to make an idiot of you if you make the wrong choice. You know, a lot of people have found out, people in my group, people in the cryptocurrency circles, even the experts, people I regard as experts, they have been wrong. And yet, funnily enough, I'm always right. Well, not always. I did say NXT a few weeks ago or a week ago, and that went all wrong. But following me is a good thing to do. Doing the opposite is a bad thing to do. Okay? The market is now in recovery. Okay? And no way have any of the coins managed to achieve anywhere near where they were. But they're rising to it. Okay, a lot of these coins, Siacoin, Waves, they're all incrementally getting up to their highest value. Now, your job is to get in there at the best possible time so that you can ride that wave whilst they are trying to get to their former glory. Okay, this is the time to be investing. You know, somebody said to me this morning in my group, they said, you know, are you sure, you know, about these coins? You know, shouldn't we be looking at kind of like the 60% retrieval of the market? You will have no better retrieval of prices than you had 2 days ago. Okay, it's knocked everything out. You know, this is the time for buying and consolidating, for buying and accumulating a load of coins that you've always liked and have never had the opportunity to gain because the price was too high. Now is the time to take your pick, people, and do it in an educated way. Don't just think, oh, yeah, I'll go for that. Oh, yeah, I'll go for BitConnect, or I'll go for, you know, one of the other crap ones that people keep suggesting to me. Make intelligent decisions and pick a good one. I've just given you 5, but if you've got other ones, like PIVX, for instance, PIVX is another one that's grown quite nicely over the course of the day. It's got, you know, the whole masternode thing. You know, it's got, it's a potential power coin. It's a potential power coin. So I don't see it being, you know, like the ones I told you yesterday, but I do see it being pretty big. All right. So take your pick. That's what today is all about. I hope that you've enjoyed day 55 of the Savage Cash podcast, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode.